Typically, I just set up, let's say, 5 ad sets with different ones. I'd probably start from higher ones, actually, not like something shooting below my target CPA. But yeah, I would do like my target CPA, then $5 more than that, then $10 more than that, 15, 20, stuff like that. You do like 200, 300, 500 collabs a month, and then that's ton of creative that's being left untested. So for that, I definitely just dumped everything I have on cost cap. But if you script, if you put in your time, if you kind of do the research, think through hooks, data-driven creatives that you do, and just force and spend into it. Yeah, for sure. I mean, in terms of AI, like I've heard somewhere that the current AI is smarter than our smartest person in the world, and it's still starting up. And I'm not sure in terms of IQ, but yeah, I mean, it's definitely smarter right now.
Right.
So obviously, like the main like thing I would say in terms of marketing, e-com, and growth, and how AI could help you, and where you would need to be careful on is just like emotion and psychology and stuff like that. Just because like that's like it can easily work on data, work on specific research points and gathering stuff. But when it comes to like where people will read, or where they can feel, or where something is happening with people interacting with the stuff that you create with AI, be careful on that.
True. Makes sense, man. I also heard that yeah, right now AI is smarter than basically the smartest human, and then in like 2028, around there, AI will be smarter than all the humans combined, which is
Yeah.
kind of insane to think about. It's almost scary at that point, because but that's where people are a little bit, yeah, it becomes a bit controversial. But yeah, man, I think it's only going to get better from here, so might as well start kind of mastering it in one way or another.
Yeah, and people, they still run interest targeting on Facebook, thinking that Facebook is too dumb to make decisions for them. Where, I mean, if you compare, let's say, AI like ChatGPT and Facebook algorithm is running for way more than ChatGPT. So I mean, it has way more data than that.
True, actually, it's so much
So
older. Oh yeah, by the way,
yeah,
actually, I wanted to tell you about this since our last call, because you told me to test out Advantage Shopping Plus campaign with cost caps with TikTok
yeah.
content. I didn't test it yet. I'm gonna this week, but somebody in the accelerator, in the Akemi accelerator, just said that they tested it and they got really, really good results. Like, not super consistent yet, because obviously that's the nature of cost caps. If you're not getting good results, it's
Yeah.
not going to spend a lot. But they seemed very optimistic. They had been struggling for a while, so that seems to be a very simple and good strategy. So I'll have to test it more myself, but I wanted to let you
Yeah,
know
it's
about
kind of letting that algorithm do its job in a way. But I mean, for a C plus cost caps, I would probably just script and plan ads, just because like with that kind of setup, it makes more sense.
it. Right.
But if that's, let's say, all the seeding content, all the gifting content that you get, I just run that on the more basic type of setup and on cost caps. And I'd say the main thing there is just
Real quick, if you appreciate these clips and interviews that I put forward for you, then please make sure you use our Shopify link in the description to start your own Shopify business with an exclusive deal. And also make sure you check out akemilab.com for additional resources, free tools, guides, and just a lot of interesting stuff that will help your journey, even some software deals that are exclusive to akemilab.com. So make sure you do that and continue watching the video.
scale on creatives. So run like 200, 300 creatives.
And then you said in
That's
basic setup, as in like just a normal, let's say CBO, like broad.
Yeah, I mean, it could be CBO broad on cost cap. If that's a C plus cost cap, yeah, I'd just focus on maybe less creative, but then the killer ones like proven to work. If that's CBO broad cost cap, I'd just put in like all the gifting content I have pretty much.
And what about cost cap? What would you put the cost cap at? Like, let's say your break even margin or a little bit below that?
I mean, just test it. Depends on the creative you have. Depends on the offer, how it works, and stuff like that. And you just gotta find the sweet spot, I would say. I mean, sometimes you just
though?
typically I just set up let's say 5 ad sets with different ones. I'd set up like, I'd probably start from higher ones actually, not like something shooting below my target CPA. But yeah, I would do like my target CPA, then $5 more than that, then $10 more than that, 15, 20, stuff like that. And yeah, probably just look at, which one spends more and then optimize based on that. And then, you just the longer you run those cost caps, the better you can optimize. Sometimes you can even shoot for below your target CPA once you have some data.
True. Would you just dump more creatives into something like that as you make them, or how would you approach new testing?
Depends on the setup. Like, I mean, typically I don't like to use cost caps for testing, to be honest. The whole idea I said that to you is like for gifting and for seeding type of content that you get. Just because usually you scale on that, you do like 200, 300, 500 collabs a month, and then that's ton of creatives that's being left untested.
Yeah.
So for that, I definitely just dump everything I have on cost cap. But if that's if you script, if you put in your time, if you kind of do the research, think through hooks, data driven creatives that you do, then just force some spending to it. I
Right.
mean, all that.
Yeah, I love that. I'm gonna test that more, but bro, I think this is probably a good time to start wrapping it up. We're getting close to the hour. I think this call's probably gonna end soon. But
Yep.
man, I think we got to do this again. Well, we should do this again for the accelerator, because I know you're in the Chemilab Discord, and I've seen you in there, but I think people would love or would benefit a lot from just like your knowledge and wisdom and experience on a more like personal level. But this has been amazing. Like you said, it's kind of similar to our normal conversations where we just talk and like kind of value dump. But
Yep.
finally we got to record it. So I appreciate you taking the time, man. It's been really valuable.
Yeah, I hope it's recorded, doesn't crash, the voice is okay, and I'm looking okay. And then yeah, let me know when live. I'll answer some questions, guys, if you have those in the comments. And yeah, let's do something in Discord.
Where should people find you if they wanna reach out to you? I'll leave it in the description.
Probably Twitter, Istis Notes. It's pretty good idea to reach out there, or LinkedIn. So yeah, I'll just drop both links in for you.
Perfect, man. Well, thanks so much. Hope you. What time is it over there? Is it nighttime in Lithuania?
6:20 p.m.
Oh, okay, nice. So probably winding down now. The day's just beginning for me, so that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, I'll still have a few calls now when we're scaling up those digital products. I mean, 5-6 calls a day just with like potential clients, so that's kind of wild.
That's a lot. But hey, you gotta work hard to make good money, especially these days.
Yeah, for sure. Cool, man. Thanks for hopping on.
Of course, you too. Have a good one.